Good morning, boys and girls. Mrs. Walsh here. How are you? I hope you are doing great. Today in poetry, we're going to talk about language, two parts of language. We're going to talk about using comparisons, and then we're going to also talk about poetic language, what it compares to. So going back over here, you remember that poets show, they don't tell in their writing. They have fresh eyes because they have unique ways to show their feelings. A way to show feelings for a poet is to show what something is like, or to compare one thing with another, and that's called a metaphor. Think about your own feelings, a time that you felt happy, or maybe sad, or even angry, or hey, maybe proud. Think about your feelings. You can write about them. Poets pay attention to those feelings, and the comparisons, again, they can be called metaphors because they bring a picture to your mind. This poem is called Inside My Heart, and it's by Zoe Ryder White. And it's a beautiful poem. Listen to this and see how the author shows her feelings. Inside my heart lives one birthday party, 2 jazz bands, 3 wrestling puppies, 4 dancing birds, 5 laughing babies, 6 blasting spaceships, 7 lucky fireflies, and a sky full of stars. How do you think that author feels inside? You can answer that for yourself. And also on top of that, did you notice patterns? Look here, starts with a capital letter, all the rest underneath start with lowercase. There's also ordering, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are many metaphors in there, what that author feels like inside. Pictures in your mind? Yes, they're there. What's inside your heart? You can write a poem about that yourself. Now moving on here, we're going to talk about contrasting ordinary and poetic language. And remember, language is very, very important to poets. How it sounds and what it looks like on paper, those are important. You can use comparisons to show how you feel and think. Now here are some examples. This is ordinary language, and here's poetic language. And this is what you would try to be doing in your poetry writing. Here's a sample of ordinary. The kids kept jumping up to say more ideas. Poetic language, ideas popcorned around the room. The sky is blue. Ordinary language. Poetic language, the sky is like a blue ocean, a metaphor. When I draw, I make pictures of dragons and castles. Poetic language, castles and dragons live in my pencil. Another example, we line up to go down the hall. A poet would say, we line up like a choo-choo train. We snake down the hallway. Doesn't that give you a better picture? Now over here, think about this. Poetic language compares something. And here are a few more examples. So this will give you some ideas for your poetry writing. Fireworks burst into bloom the lonely sky. It's comparing fireworks to flowers and the empty sky to a lonely person. This one, there are bees inside the pencil sharpener. Think about what the pencil sharpener in our classroom sounds like. The grinding of a pencil to bees buzzing. That's comparing the bees inside the pencil sharpener. And the last one, the ceiling is the sky for the classroom. Again, you can think about our classroom. It's comparing the ceiling to the sky overhead. Boys and girls, these are some examples of beautiful language for poetry. I hope you enjoyed hearing about them, and give it a try in your poetry writing today. Bye-bye.